Happy Sunday, guys. Okay, happy Sunday, my brothers and sisters. Wow, it's a good Sunday morning, and I feel like sharing a story with every one of you. Get ready with me so that we'll get to church late while trying to tell you guys a story. So, there was this time that I just got back from KSU and I met a guy. You see, I'm this kind of girl that when I was in secondary school, I told myself no relationship. I was so intentional. So, let me just say, when I eventually was I ready? Actually, I was in a relationship when I got back from KSU. I got into a relationship with this guy. And personally, there is nothing that I don't tell my dad and my mom too. There is nothing I don't tell them. But this relationship, I can't even say I prayed. I didn't pray. I was just like, okay, if God says, let's go. And I went into that relationship. As I was in the relationship, I told my sisters. Then my younger sister was not in Ilorin. She was in Abuja. So she was like, okay. She saw the person's picture. They talked 1 or 2 times on phone, and she was like, I want to meet him. So I was in this relationship. Then one day, I eventually decided to tell my dad that that's like my first relationship. I said, let me tell my dad. Then my dad was like, this person is not the man for you. Like, are you really sure that you've prayed, you've done what you're supposed to do? And my dad is my prayer partner. My dad is so much to me that there are some decisions I cannot take without telling him. I told him that, what should I now do? He said, you need to end that relationship. That's not the relationship for you. I did not answer. I said, God will change his mind. He will eventually allow me to be with this person. God will change his mind. Then I was seeing things in this relationship that I'm not supposed to tolerate. It is me, I'm not supposed to tolerate. Change is constant. God will touch him. Then I have a lot of guys revolving around me. From this kind of person, I'm a loyal person. Once I say I'm with you. I will share in a relationship. God will touch him. Do you know that my younger sister got back from Abuja and had a one-on-one talk with this guy? Then she came back to meet me in the room and said, sis, are you sure this is the person for you? I said, why now? Why did you say so? He said, are you sure you've prayed? Because I know you are a child of God and you have God's mind. Are you sure this is the person? I said, it's the one for me now. She said, I sat with him just once and I can tell that this is not the man for you. I said, why? He said he did something in his presence. Like it was not true. But she immediately did. My sister cannot be with this guy. Not my sister. But I didn't stay. Me, I was still doing my own. He would do some things, I would be like, hey, okay. Sorry now. So I cannot leave him. So there's a that this girl, she does not complain, she does not go why. You don't know my girl. You don't know my girl. She's a true child of God. I'm talking about a Christian, someone that I know as a Christian. I don't know my girl. She will not talk. That's why I said she's the one that I'm married. So this guy has already seen me as someone that will not talk. When he just married me, I will do anyhow. There was a day that I realized that when he went to school, he was in another relationship and he was still with me. I confronted him and I told him that the girl is just someone that he got entangled with, that he would find a way around it and apologize to him. I was just this person that I was so intentional that I would give him the benefit of doubt and all of that. Then again, do you imagine that? I started making an excuse for him that it's because he may come. I said, I cannot do in a relationship. So I started making excuses for him. But do you know that one day I just sat down and I decided to talk to God. And no settlement of peace at all. That's why I usually tell some people that even peace is a confirmation. Peace is also a confirmation. That's why I wanted to deceive you. So I just sat down. You know, different people have talked to me, but I did not listen. That is why it's good to surround yourself with people that are of like mind. People that you know that they can stand the gap for you. That can call you back that. So what they do, just say this thing makes sense to you. You understand? I have to do what I mean. So my dad did not mention anything again, but he said deep in his mind, he knows that I would eventually be that relationship. So I just sat down. After that, I just called this guy. I want to leave. I want to continue this relationship. This guy says, I've been brainwashed. That the girl knows we forgive him. Don't allow people to think that I've been brainwashed. That's why I want to leave him. Can he come? I just told him that this relationship, this is not what God. I know what God says to me about relationship. This is not it. So go fajarala. Let me just be going my own. Let me go my go. He was so angry. Let me go. But I didn't mind because I know who I am and I know what God has said to me. That was how I left that relationship. But I said something, I would eventually realize that there's nobody that does not have his own shortcomings. I know that there's nobody that does not have their own shortcomings, but there are some things that you don't do to people just because they love you. They give you multiple times to change your ways, and you decide that no, you won't blame them when they leave. So treat people right. When I left, I didn't look back. He was shocked. Even one of his friends called me. I was like, this guy was so sure that you cannot leave him. I said, okay, I don't leave him. Bye. I don't come out. Eventually, for many months, he called, begged me, but I was done. I just knew I was done. I just knew this is not God. This is not God's mind for me. Let me use Agidi stay. I just knew I was done. And glory to God. So I learned even more that be intentional, trust God in every aspect of your life. Don't ignore warning signals. Do you know that after he started calling for months, even there was a time that he called me that I was like, why do you keep calling me? He said he realized that I'm the only one that is for him and all. I said, there are many people for you. You will see them. But me, just have respect. I'm done. So since then, I have even learned even more that when taking some crucial decisions in my life, I cannot go outside of God's will. And I should never ignore the voice of the people that God has put into my life to make it better. That is just it. So if you're in a relationship and you're seeing warning signals, you're seeing things go, you're like, oh, let me patch it. I'm get here, can I marry? See, quit deceiving yourself. There is no better time than now. There is no better time than now to end a relationship that is outside of God's will. See, any relationship that does not give you peace, that will make your heart to be trembling, that is not God's mind for you. Just get to know this and pray that you will not miss it. If there's one prayer that I honestly pray in this life, is that God, I don't want you to get it wrong maritally. God help me. Like, there's a lot at stake. As a child of God, a minister of God should afford to miss it maritally. So I left and I felt at peace. Except I think it's like, this person that we've abbreviated each other's name, that this I will get married. But the most important thing is that I am at peace and God help me. God saw me through the healing process. So there's something that we do to ourselves. We lie to ourselves that this person will change now. Let me just give this person time. This person will change. See, if you cannot see that change happen, don't get married. Like, make sure that change happen before you say yes, I do. Make sure that change happen. Make sure that you evidently see that this change don't happen before you walk down the aisle and say yes, I do. So that's just a message to you today. Okay, happy Sunday. Have a beautiful Sunday.